but I don't think that's gonna be enough because I will... Oh, okay. I will destroy it. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. As always, I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Abzan Yuna. But before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. So let's talk about this deck here, which is on my EtherHub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website and copy the deck list from there and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So let's talk about this deck. Man, this deck is amazing. This deck puts your opponent in a place where their dreams just die. Their hope is lost. That's the place where the children cry and the mother don't listen. So basically, we have here the Yuna, Hope of Spira. That's the main card from this strategy here in the deck. What this creature does: during your turn, Yuna and enchantment creatures you control have trample, lifelink, and ward 2. But it's not just it. At the beginning of your end step, return up to 1 target enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So I don't need to say that we have a lot of creatures that are enchantments. So we can keep getting them back to the game because they are enchantments, but also they are creatures. And for that reason, we keep receiving value at the end of our turn when Yuna Hope of Spira in game. And we can keep receiving life back, we can keep getting some basic lands on the battlefield every time we need. We can get, let's say, another land here with Overlord of the Haunted Woods. We can get more stuff to the graveyard with Overlord of the Baelmurk, and there you go. We can keep receiving 2 tokens every time this enchantment creature here enters in the game. We have Summon Bahamut that can destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent, and we can draw 2 cards later on the 3rd turn after it enters in the game. And we can play Knights of Round on turn 5, for example, or even before, because we have some ways to ramp. As I said, we have Summon Fenrir, we have a mode standard that works as mana source because we can exile a card from our graveyard and add 1 mana of any color, which is perfect because we just have 3 planes. And okay, we have some cards here like this Shadowback Street that's Surveil 1, so we can get some big creatures and put them on the graveyard, but it also adds a white mana. But sometimes you may think, oh, we don't have enough white mana to play Yuna, because sometimes you can just get the white mana that you need. However, we have mode standard here that solves this problem, and Summon Knights of Round can also be casted directly from your hand, because even you need 2 white mana, which is possible, totally possible, especially in the late game, to have the 2 white mana that you need, you can play from your hand because we have a lot of ways to ramp. Besides that, we have Bitter Triumph to work as a spot removal, and we can discard a big creature such as the Summon Knights of Round, or the Overlord of the Misty Moors, or the Bahamut, and then we can get back then with Yuna. Of course, we can do the same with the both Overlords here. Also, we have Seed Ship Brood Tender. That's a creature from the latest set Edge of Eternities. That's Insect Citizen, and when this creature enters, mill 3 cards. And you can sacrifice this creature, pay a green mana, a black mana, and 3 mana of any color. Then you can return a target creature or spacecraft card from your graveyard to the battlefield. But you can activate it only as a sorcery. So it's another way that we have here to get some creature back. You can use, for example, the Brood Tender to get back the Yuna, because you don't need to get exactly an enchantment or something like that, like this. And we have also the Broodheart Engine. That's an artifact that only costs 1 green mana and 1 black mana. That says that at the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1. And you can pay green mana, black mana, and 2 mana of any color, tap it, and sacrifice this artifact. Then you can return a target creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you can activate it only as a sorcery as well. So basically, it's another way. We have 8 more ways here to return stuff from our graveyard. And we have here the Deep Cavern Bat that allows us to see what our opponents have in hand, and we can get one no-land card from it and keep exiled while this card is in game. So that's basically the strategy here. We are going to have a lot of enchantment creatures, throw to the graveyard, then get back with Yuna, or use any of these cards here, the engine or the Brood Tender, to get back any creature, no matter if it's an enchantment creature or not. And of course, here we have the Summon Knights of Round that when it enters in game, it will create 3 2/2 white knight creature tokens every time it gets a lore counter, until the lore counter number 4. Then on the number 5, it will be the ultimate end. Other creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn, put an indestructible counter on each of them, and of course this creature here will be destroyed. And of course we have Bahamut. On lore counter 1 and 2, you can destroy up to 1 target no-land permanents. On lore counter 3, we draw 2 cards, and on lore counter 4, we have the Mega Flare. This creature deals damage equals to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. And believe me, when this creature enters in game, you probably have a lot of big creatures also on the battlefield. So when this creature here is destroyed, basically will make you win the game. So it's a very, very strong deck. You can rank up really, really fast, especially in Mythic. All the games from this gameplay here were on Mythic, and I won like 8% of the time. And sometimes it was problem with the mana base, but it only happened once. And let's see how all this thing works. See you in the gameplay. Yeah, we can keep 7. Oh, it's an aggro, probably. Let's see how it goes. Let's play a Moat Tender. This Moat Tender works as another source of mana, so it really can help. Okay, interesting. Grab the prize. I like this card. Now we can, let me see here. We can play the Underground Mortuary. Okay, this has to go to the graveyard. And we can play another Moat Tender. And here we go. Now I need to play Broadheart Engine. Okay, it's a problem. I will take the damage. And we can, let me see. We can play Bitter Triumph. Let's discard what? Here, I don't want to pay 3 life because probably I'm going to receive a lot more damage. We can discard here because it's an aggro deck, so probably I'm going to receive a lot of damage. And I don't want to stay with a low level of life. Let's play the Deep Cavern Bat. And let's exile the Bitter Triumph because I can't get back. So this card is amazing to work as a source of mana. Let's get Shock, so they will have to use the Lightning Strike. And they will deal lesser damage on me with Shock in the future. Yeah, great. Now I need to play Yuna. Yeah, I need to play Yuna. Let's see. We can outpay here. Let's exile the Deep Cavern Bat and Broodheart Engine. Great. And now we can get back the Summon Knights of Rounds. Amazing. And I think they have a big problem now. Unless they can deal 10 damage on me with 5 mana. I'm not sure if it's possible. Okay, great. We don't have any other creature to get back. So let's play this Survey 1 here. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. First game, first victory. Okay, we can keep 7. And then we can mill ourselves with the Overlord. Okay, I need a swamp. We need 5 mana to play Yuna. So it's better to have a lot of lands, just to be sure. Let's play what? Deep Cavern Bat, just to interrupt a little their gameplay, because I will not be able to cast Yuna anytime soon. So let's get Bristly Bill. I think that's the most dangerous card that they have in hand. Then we can go for the Overlord. And I need 2 white mana. I need 2 white mana. Come on. Let's play using the impending cost. Okay, now we have the white mana with Molt Tender, right? Yeah, let's play here. We need 1 more white mana. We just need 1 more. And we can play the Overlord on the next turn with Yuna. I play with Yuna first, and then we get the Overlord of the Haunted Woods on the next turn. I think that's gonna be a great play. Okay, we need an untapped land. Let's play here. Now we can play Yuna, outpay, and we can choose what? This plane's here because I can't get the other card back anyway, but no problem. Let's attack, and let's get the Overlord. Great. Now we have 2 mana. We can play the Mist Moors if needed. Traveling Chocobo. Okay, I think that's a problem to me. You may play lands and cast bird spells from the top of your library. Yeah, it's beginning to be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. I will have to use the Bitter Triumph, and then I will discard the Overlord of the Misty Moors, and then I can get back with Yuna. I think that's the best approach here. Okay, it's now 6-5, 7-6. Yeah, 7-6. We can play this land here. I really like this land. 3 land color. The only problem is that it enters tapped, but it solves a lot of problems with lacking some mana color, specifically some mana. Let's discard the Overlord, and we can get back it with Yuna. And we can play another Overlord of the Baelmurk, and let's see what we can get. A Mold Tender. Yeah, we can get a Mold Tender. Let's play. I will not play the Mold Tender because they don't have a global. I don't think they have a global removal. So I can play a Mold Tender. They are only playing with green, so I don't think it's a problem. Let's play the Overlord, create 2 tokens, and we are ready to win this game. Are you going to concede? What are you going to do? Or you have an answer that I'm not expecting? Yeah, my friend, you are in the place where dreams goes to die. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay. We can begin with the Mold Tender. Then we go for a Deep Cavern Bat or something like this. Actually, we can go for the Seed Ship Brood Tender. Because if I play the Deep Cavern Bat, on the beginning of the game, they may have a lot of answers in their hands. So I don't think that's gonna be a good play. Okay, what we can do? Let's play a Forest and a Mold Tender. And then we go for the Seed Ship Brood Tender. And we already have 4 mana here. Yeah, I need to mill myself to have some options of enchantments that I can get back with Yuna from the graveyard. Okay, nesting bot. Let's play a swamp here. And let's play what? A Seed Ship Brood Tender. Yeah, let's keep the plan. And a Mold Tender that I can exile the forest to get the mana that I need. That is it. We have 4 mana here and 5 with the forest, but I can only... Yeah, I will not have enough mana yet. Because I just only have 2 cards and one of them I will want to get back with Yuna. Sephiroth, okay. This is not a problem yet. Just yet. Okay, another Seed Ship. We can play the Underground Mortuary. Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, it will be milled anyway because I will play the Seed Ship. So let's mill again. Oh, now we have the Knights of Round, great. And we can play the Deep Cavern Bat. And I will have what? I have 2 creatures here that I can use. Oh, a swamp here. And we can get the other Deep Cavern Bat to pay the mana cost. Let's see what they have in hand. Voice of Victory, Raise the Past. Okay, they have 2 raise the Past. It's a big problem. I will, let's see. Actually, Vengeful Blood Witch is even worse because they can keep receiving life and dealing damage to me. Let's get the Vengeful Blood Witch. No attacks, okay. And then on the next turn, we can play the Yuna. Let's see how it goes. They only have 2 creatures here. And I think that they are going to... Okay, Revive the Past don't work with Sephiroth. So would be great if I could block both here. They can only kill one of my creatures, and they lose the Sephiroth that they can't back with the Revive the Past. Okay, now we play a Forest, and let's play Yuna. And we can exile what? The Moat Tender. Great. And now we can, let me see, we can attack with Deep Cavern Bat because I don't want to block with it. And we can get back the Knights of Rounds. Great. Welcome back now. Welcome to the game. Now they probably are going to use the Raise the Past. Okay. But they will lose some of their attackers if they try to attack me. Okay, pass. Yeah. Mobilize 2. They are going to survey 1. Probably they are put a lot of creatures on the graveyard with the survey 1. Yeah, a creature now. And another creature. Let's block here. Let's block here. And here. Let's block here, and let's block here. Everyone is blocked. Great. Perfect. Oh, another summon Knights of Rounds. What we can do? What we can do? We can attack with Yuna. The summon here. And with some tokens. And of course the Deep Cavern Bat. Let's attack. We have some creatures here to block. However, probably they are going to sacrifice a lot of creatures with the Umbral Color Zealots. But I don't think that they have 18 creatures to do this. And I will get 6 life points back. Okay, it's a 2/2. Let's destroy the nesting bots. They will create another token. And let me see, exile a card from your graveyard. I can exile from their graveyard. Okay. Let's get the summon Fenrir. And let's get what? A plains, because I don't have a plains. Well, let's see. They are going to use the Raise the Past. But I don't think they can sacrifice enough creatures to win this game. Actually, they can't deal damage on me. Yeah, they can't give damage. They can't deal damage on me, even sacrificing the creatures for the survey 1 from the Umbral Color Zealot. Yeah. I think that we are in good shape here to win this game. Mobilize 2, okay. We can resolve all. If they have another raise the past is gonna be a problem. Pass. Let's pass to the blockers. Okay, let's protect here. Let's block here, and block here. And probably they are going to sacrifice their creatures and keep Surveil 1 until they find Raise the Past or something like this. So they can repeat the process. But I don't think that they will be able to survive until their next turn. Let's see. Okay, pass. Okay. I didn't got any damage. Mobilize 2, they don't have anything to mobilize, to unmobilize. My turn. And what we can do? We are creating more 2/2 creatures. We can play this Seed Ship Brood Tender. It's now a 3/4, and we may have another option at the end of turn to get some enchantment for Yuna. Let's attack with all, because we can. And math is for the blockers. Okay, you can still survive. If you block with all, I don't think so. Okay, you are going to receive 1, 2. Yeah, you can't. You can survive. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have a black mana, green, and white. We can keep 7. The only problem is that it enters tapped, but let's go Deep Cavern Bats. No, I need more mana. I need more mana. Let's survey 1. Okay, I need a mana. Let's play Summon Fenrir, so we can get another mana. And it's gonna be, let's say, white or green, or maybe black. No, I think that's black is better. Perilous Snare. Okay. We have another one. Let's get now a forest. And we have enough mana to play Yuna, but we don't have anything to get from the graveyard. Okay. No problem. Now we can play the Overlord of the Baelmerk. And we are going to mill 4 cards, and we have already some stuff to retrieve with Yuna. And we get the Deep Cavern Bat again. Repurposing Bay. Okay, now they can get their, let me see, they can get their synthesizer. I believe that's the correct name. Synthesizer something. Let's play Yuna. Let's attack, get 5 life back, and we can try to get what? Let's get another Yuna in case they destroy this one here. And we can get the Overlord of the Baelmerk, and we can try to get some some better stuff like the Knights of Round with her. Let's get the most tender. Great. On the next turn, we can get the Knights of Rounds. And I think that they are going to get the... Okay. Let's keep attacking. I still have the Overlord. Pinnacles, Starcade. Okay. Great. We can play this Yuna here. Mode Tender. Yeah, I can play it, but I don't think that will make any difference. Great. Now we can get the... Let me see. Summon Knights of Rounds. Yeah. We can get the Summon Bahamut, and we can destroy this here, so they can't get an artifact. They will not be able to get an artifact. That in this case would be the Synthetizer, probably. Okay, now they have another repurposing bay, and they can create... They can play the Synthetizer. But I don't think that's gonna be enough, because I will... Oh, okay. I will destroy it. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Yeah, we can keep 7. This land here is amazing. We have 3 colors, all the 3 colors that we need, just 1. Oh, okay, they are... Let's exile a card. What card would be? Swamp. Let's play this forest here. And... let's leave as it is. Let's take 2 damage. Okay. Demon Wall. Okay, let's discard a card. That's gonna be the summon. And we can do what? We can play the Deep Cavern Bat first, because I think that may have... No, they don't have the... That door, enchantment door that keep making them draw cards. We can get lost. That's what we can do. They have a counter. That is this Aven Interrupter. No blocks. Okay. Let's play here. Let's attack. Okay, it has flash, I forgot. But they will lose their creature anyway. Great, we can play another... So actually, it's the first summon Fenrir that I'm playing. We can get what? A white mana. In case that we get the Overlord that needs 2 mana to be casted. We can choose the other summon Fenrir. Great. And we can play this other one here that probably is going to be countered by the bird, of course. And now we have Yuna, but I don't have any... I just have the Fenrir to be returned, but it's okay. 2 more damage. They have Get Lost. They have Get Lost. I need to make them to use it. Let's play the Seed Ship, Brood Tender. Let's see if they want to... Okay, I still don't have anything that is useful. Let's play the Deep Cavern Bat and force them to use Get Lost. Yeah, of course they would use. It's a land. Okay, it's not a big deal. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, we will not block. Houston, we have a problem. Let's play this creature here. No attacks. And let's get the Fenrir. And let's get a swamp. I don't think I have an easy way. Okay, 5 damage. Okay, now I don't think we can win this game. Let's play a swamp. Let's attack. Let's attack here with both lifelink creatures. Okay, they will have to sacrifice one of their creatures. Okay, no problem. Let's leave this way. And we can play here another Yuna. And we can play a Fenrir. Let's play a forest. And let's get back another Fenrir. And get a swamp. Great. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. But I think I can get some life back if they don't kill me this turn. Which I think that is not going to happen. Okay, still have 3 life. Oh man. This is so wonderful. We have a lot of life back. Let's play the swamp here. Let's attack with all lifelink creatures. Okay, at least I will get some life back. Oh, you have to return one of the creatures. Okay, let's play the Knights of Rounds. It will be a 5/5 Knights of Round. Great. And I think that Houston, we don't have a problem anymore. I think that we are in good shape to win this game. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.